Hi everybody, it's Patti and Debbie from Print and Pixel Studio. And this week we have kind of a fun video. We're going to be making snippet rolls. And Debbie and we have a hard time with snippet rolls because my mother, Debbie's grandmother, was an artist, but she was always one that taught us color within the lines. And so we have a hard time kind of like mixing and matching fabrics and stuff. And the funny thing is, I don't have a hard time with it with paper, but for some reason, and I don't know how Debbie feels, but for some reason when you start with fabric, I'm like all over the place. But anyway, so we're working on trying to correct that so that we have more fun with fabric. And this is not our first attempt at snippet rolls, but it's the first attempt that we're going to show anybody publicly. So I guess we'll start out by showing you what we've made so far, and then we're going to make one on screen here with you guys to kind of show you the process of it. Some of you probably already know how, but there's a lot of new crafters that are coming on board now, and so it's always good to kind of refresh and learn new tricks, or just refresh how you do stuff. Anyway, so here's one that Debbie made, and I think it came out really, really cute. Here, if you remember, if you've seen our videos before, you'll remember how we always cut these numbers off the selvage of fabric, and we think they make really cute tags or accent pieces to anything that you're doing. And so here she mixed that with a really cute little print, added some rickrack. Next one down she did was one of our fabric stamps that we sell, or fabric pieces stamped, hand stamped I should say, that we sell in our Etsy shop. And here she found a piece of clothing that she really liked the stripe off. It's kind of a linen, which is really neat and adds a lot to this. And here, this is kind of a cool piece because this is my dad's, on his high school sweater, this was his number. And so we took that and we transferred it onto fabric and cut it out to make a little piece to fit on here. And it's kind of a little ode to my dad, I guess. Anyway, and then we had other scraps. All these are made from scraps. We had other scraps of fabric that we had, and she just was able to come up with a theme in the blue and tan and off-white, and I think it came together really well. Here's another one of our little stamped fabric pieces, and I was just thrilled with it. I thought it came out so cute. And added a little crocheted flower piece off of a old doily thing we had. And again, and here's some of that jute trim that we get at the Dollar Tree. And that came out really cute. It's amazing how that stuff, it's not expensive, but when you put it together like this, it really gives a neat look. Yeah. Another stamp piece that we had. Another piece of scrap fabric, and another one of these. I love these, the selvage edge. Boy, you can hear the rain coming down. We're getting rain here today. Yeah. I guess up in northern Florida, they're going to have snow. Crazy. But anyway, so back to this. This turned out really cute, I thought. And these are all attached just by. Now, did you glue?
I glued down.
Did you glue too? She glued with fabric tack, and then after that, she stitched them all right down the middle with just off-white regular sewing thread. And it's really a cool idea because it doesn't distract from, the designs of the fabric that are included on this. And another thing too, we didn't overly decorate these pieces, or this particular one anyway, because who knows how you're going to want to use these when you're making a journal or tags or whatever. So you could use them just as they are. They're perfect. Or you can add, more decoration to them if you feel you want to when you clip them off. It's totally up to you, and that's why she did it this way, because she doesn't know exactly, how she's going to use them in her journal. So some are left plain, so that she could decorate them at a later time. which I think is a cool deal.
Yeah, yeah.
Plus, it gives it a really neat look. If you're going to use the whole piece, it really gives it a neat look if it's not overly decorated, I think, personally.
Yes.
She says as she turns to hers,
Right.
who has a bunch of stuff on it. Now, this one, I didn't stitch at all. This one I just glued. And my thinking on that was because maybe I want to do a little slow stitching on it somewhere down the line. So what I did was on this one, took the piece of muslin, and then I used a script stamp. Let's see if I can find a place where it shows better here. I just took a stamp of script and stamped the whole piece of muslin so that it just had, because of the fact that my pieces don't fit as snugly as Debbie's do, it gave some interest to the background. So here I just took another one of our hand stamp pieces, glued it down. Here, a little piece of scrap off of a vintage decorative piece that was a souvenir from Puerto Rico, and I cut it up, and then a little scrap of paper off from one of our digital kits. Here again is the stamped fabric. And then this piece, I love this little, it's kind of an eyelet type thing, I think, and glued that on. And then we had a fabric in our scrap bin. We had a fabric label from our butterfly collection. And another piece of scrap lace that we had. And when I was going through the scraps and stuff, I found this little coffee dyed tag that we had done something with at one time. And one of us, I don't know who, had glued this little flower onto the corner, which was really cute. And I thought, oh, it's really cute, but I want to add something else. So I found a little square button and glued it on there. Ooh, it's really coming down now,
right?
Yeah. And then,
It's getting crazy out there.
I know. And then another piece of scrap lace. And then we made faux glycine paper out of wax paper, coffee dyed wax paper, in one of our videos. And we can link that below because you get some really good, really neat looks with that. And then we stamped on it. So I took a little piece that was left over in the scrap bin and cut it and just glued it on here. And we used, on all of this, we used fabric tack. And then here we had, what's this called?
Tulle.
Tulle. How can I forget? We have a lot of tulle. Tulle, and it's got kind of a, well, it's not really woven in there. It's almost painted on the tulle, little design. So I took that as the background, piece of lace, and then another one of our fabric stamps that we had. And I thought it came out cute. And then another piece of lace off of an old doily. And it's a little tattered, but I like it that way. I think it really adds to the personality. And then glued another one of our little fabric stamps on top. And so,
Cute.
yeah, we thought they both turned out cute. So we're going to make one. That's okay. And
get the tickle throat.
I don't think this is my piece. I think there's another piece.
It isn't your piece.
I know. I lost the piece I had. Where is that? It over there? No, that's not
it's
it.
on the floor.
Oh, it
under your
is?
Shoes.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. I can't take you anywhere.
Well,
I'll
now
wad
it's
it up on
aged.
the floor. Gosh. Oh my gosh.
Now it's aged.
Okay. Distressed?
Distressed. I've stomped on it several times.
Excuse me, gosh.
So anyway, we're going to put one together here. Now, I have to confess that before the video, we went ahead and picked out the fabrics that we want to use because, believe me, Debbie and I, it takes us forever.
You don't want to sit here for 4 hours because my snippet roll took me 4 hours.
Just in the fabric picking out. But it's hard for us. I don't know why that is. But I know paper, I can do it in nothing flat. But fabric, I don't know. I get intimidated. So basically what we're going to do is show you how to assemble it, and you're going to be on your own to pick out the fabric. But here we started this video before, and we restarted it because we felt it was easier to show one block at a time and then work our way down. We were originally trying to show too much at once. So what I'm kind of thinking here is I like this little piece of crochet that again was off of an old doily. I kind of want to put it along here, but I want to kind of stay on that same shape and size as the strip that we have of the muslin. So I might, and I hate to do it, but I might have to trim a little off. You know?
Yeah.
Which I could wait to do till after, but I think it's easier to do it as you're going. But you could, if you wanted to, you could put the whole thing together and then decide about trimming it off after you've got it glued down.
Yeah, that's what I did after. I trimmed mine after the fact.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's probably the best way to do it. So I think I kind of want a little bit more of that lace to show out there. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, don't be so hard.
We make it hard because I watch everybody's videos and they're
I
just
know, they
literally
slap them together and they look
look
fabulous.
I'm
But
so,
not me.
so
I
jelly.
have to, I don't measure, thank goodness, but I do everything but. Okay, so I think that looks pretty good there. And let's see. Then,
Let's start gluing.
well, I was, but I wanted to make sure that that's where I wanted it. You know, for the next piece. I can't bring him down too far. I mean, I can't cover him up too much the next piece because of the fact that he's got that. Okay, well, let's just glue and go with the flow and see what happens here. Another thing, hopefully our fabric tack holds out. Oh, would you give me one of those handy wipe things? Thanks. I meant to bring them over. Okay, so we're just taking a little, now, on the ones that I do, I don't glue them down I don't go over the whole piece and glue it down. I like mine kind of loose. Thanks. So I just kind of glue in the middle section and then glue it on, press it down. And that way, if I decide later I want to go back and do some kind of stitching on it or something, it's easier. And also, I kind of like the freedom of it. I kind of like the fact that I'm trying to get one of these paper towels off of here. I kind of like the fact that it's not flat, you know, to the other piece of fabric. And what I did was I forgot to do this part. So I need to glue the lace down there. I'm not gluing clear to the next piece because I don't know how far I want that to come down yet. The reason that I'm handing the glue over to Debbie is because our fabric tack is kind of being weird. It doesn't want to come out of the bottle.
It got really cold here.
Yeah, and I don't know what it did to the fabric tack, but it's not good. I wanted to fray the edge on this a little bit. Okay. Let's see. I don't know what happened to all of our scissors. Okay. And I might as well do it to this side too, as long as I'm here. Mm-hmm. That's another thing I like to do is take the pokey tool and kind of fray the edges, just for a little dimension. texture.
What scissors do you want?
Huh?
What scissors do you want?
Well, these are the sticky scissors. I mean, they work, but I think one reason is I have our fabric scissors at my house. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I want to put this guy down, and I want to decide, do I want lace coming down him too? And I don't know if I do or not. Maybe I do. I don't know. If I don't, it's going to throw it off of balance. Let's just leave it. Let's glue him down. Let's put the lace on and see what happens. Because I got a lot of stuff to put on the other ones. All right. This is kind of going backwards today.
It's probably from your lack of sleep. From your
Yeah, my husband and I adopted a new little family member. We adopted a little 2-year-old dog from the Humane Society, not last night, but the day before. And needless to say, we haven't been sleeping that much. The first night was horrible, but she's getting better now. She's a real cute little thing. Zelda is her name. And we've always had large dogs, big dogs, and this is the first little dog we've had. But we wanted a little dog because, see what I mean? These things don't cut worth a darn. We wanted a little dog because we're both older now and we live in a condo, and it's just easier for us than a big dog, and we live upstairs and we don't have an elevator. So we needed somebody that we could carry if we need to. All right, this guy's not glued, is he? No, yep, he is. No, he's not. Okay. But anyhow, she's a sweet little thing. And the first night, I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't get a crate before we brought her home. And so she slept in bed with us. Well, she might have slept, but the rest of us didn't. But anyway, she's getting a lot better. She's cute. And we're happy we got her. Because, you know, having a dog or pet like that makes you more active. You know, you have to go outside for a walk, whether you want to or not, kind of thing. So that's one reason we got her. Okay, so now I was thinking, whoops, this guy could come down next, this stripe. I like this stripe, but I wanted to do something down here to kind of like tie it together, give it kind of some definition here. And I think I'm going to be having problems here because of this lace. What are you thinking over there?
well, it's a snippet. I mean, if you were going to cut it into pieces and use it.
Yeah, I know, but I kind of wanted it to line up right. What I should have done too is use these on it. Let's see. Instead of fraying the edges, just use the pinking shears.
Again, we're overthinking again.
I know. I can always trim that lace down. It's not a big deal. Hey, it's my piece of art, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I was thinking of putting this little piece of scrap ribbon here. It's not really ribbon, it's fabric. Here. Oh, gosh, I don't know.
Just glue and go. Glue and
You know
go.
what I need to do is I need to put a little piece of something here to, like a little piece that I can use, like a little patch piece. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's not it. Let's see. what have we got? I could do something like that on there. Let's try that. Once I find the scissors that cut. I know these aren't fabric scissors, but that's, oh, here. That's what we've got so far. Oh, gosh.
We need to start over today.
Right. Right, we do. Okay, yeah, that works. What's wrong with that? That works, huh? Yeah. It's going to be a little bit wider than the base, but hey, that's no problem. For me, anyway. Okay, so let's do that. So yeah, I don't know why it's so hard for us as far as putting fabrics together. You know, it's just, you wouldn't think it would be. You wouldn't think it'd be any different than paper, but for some reason it is.
I don't know. I struggle even with clusters and stuff.
Do you?
Yeah.
I can do the fabric, the paper clusters and stuff, because you can wrinkle them up and ink them and all that stuff, you know, and you could ink these, and I guess you could make like little ruffles and stuff, I don't know, but it's just harder for me for some reason. So to get over that, we are working on trying different things here. Let's say learning along with you. You probably can't see what I'm doing because I've got my hands in the way here. But anyway, I'm just kind of patchworking, trying to line it up with this lace or crochet that I put on there that I actually shouldn't have put it out so far. But you know what? So what? It works out okay. Then I thought I can come right across here, and I like this because it's raggedy taggedy. That looks cute, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. And how big do we need? Just along here. Yeah, okay. So gee, we've been how many years without a dog now? Couple years?
Yeah.
Yeah. Our little Toby, he passed away a while back, and then we had little Fuller. Well, not little Fuller, he was big Fuller. He was a retired seeing eye dog. My husband's daughter trains seeing eye dogs, and so if one of them doesn't pass college, or if one of them retires or something like that, all of her friends get picks at them. And so Fuller retired from being a seeing eye dog, and we got him, and he was just a great dog. But we live in a condo, and he's a lab, you know, and he likes to be outside. And so my husband's daughter lives in the mountains and on a nice piece of property where he can have free range and have a lot of fun. So he lives there now. And so we got a little condo dog. So it seems like I had something I wanted to put here, and I can't remember what it was. It was something. I don't want to get too far down and not be able to. Was it this guy? No.
Yeah.
Was that him?
Yeah, it was. Wasn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah. I think it was.
Was it? Okay. How soon they forget. So anyway, I took this little clear vintage button that we had in our button box and just ran the embroidery thread through it and tied it in a little bow. And I thought it would be kind of cute. And all this I did ahead because, like I say, or like we both say, you don't want to see us sit for hours trying to figure out what we're going to do here. But so you can see they're pretty darned easy to put, she says, they're pretty darned easy to put together. And they really are, once you get your fabrics picked out and how you want to do it. Now, you know, you don't have to have them all color coordinated either. I've seen some fabulous snippet rolls with a million different kinds of fabrics on each roll, and it really is great. And we're going to work up to that point. That's what we would really like to do, to be able to do that.
Right.
And so hopefully the next time we do a video like this, we will be doing that. This would be kind of cute on
Yeah, I
there, I
love
think.
that, yeah.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah, that'd be cute. So hopefully when you see us doing snippet rolls the next time, that's what we're going to do. Because, you know, I see these gals and they put these snippet rolls together, and they're just, you know, there's every color in the world on them, and they seem to go perfectly together. And that is my goal for a snippet roll. That is what I'm going to work up to. But right now, this is the best I can do. So, so hopefully we can, let's see, this little guy goes here, and again, I'm going to have to do something to get him to come out to the edge where I had him before, along here, and get up there, buddy. I had originally planned to put this guy here, but since that's not going to work, I need to get something, and I don't want him to run like that, so I want him over on this side. I need to find something to put here. So let's see what we've got. Come on, scraps.
That's cute.
I could do that, yeah. That'd be cute on there. Okay. Do I want to fray it? Or, yeah, I think I do want to fray it. Okay. Let's see how big I need him. Let me push this up. All right. So, have you got any words of wisdom? No?
Just wishing, like I said, just wishing I was more able to get outside of the box. I guess that's my 2026.
Right.
What
Right.
I'm gonna do. Not overthink everything.
I know, really. That's the problem with it, you know. We do have a tendency to overthink everything, and it's not good. It's more fun if you don't. If you just grab a piece of material, start gluing it down, seeing what you get. And kind of this is how this is turning out, because of the fact that this wasn't the original plan for it, but it's working. So I'm not going to worry about it. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Let me trim off a little piece of this.
We're becoming slow crafters, I think, right?
Very. What do you mean becoming? We've always been slow crafters.
I'm glad it's becoming a trend.
Yeah, finally. I knew people would catch up with us if sooner or later.
Right.
Yeah. And again, I'm not. And I know some people use. A lighter weight glue and stuff to put this down, but I'm not sure how I'm going to finish this off, so I'm going to use the fabric tack and just use a little bit of it down the middle of the pieces in case I want to sew, do any sewing or anything on it. And like I said, I like mine to be kind of loose. I don't like it to be too glued down. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but that's just my preference. Leaving that thing tilted over so that in case it doesn't want to come out. Yeah, I like that. That's cute. Alrighty, now do I still want to use this little guy? Maybe. Yeah, I like that. That's cute. Okay, let's do that. Alrighty. You're kind of quiet over there today.
I've been quiet all weekend. I don't know why. Sometimes I get in, I'm an introvert, so.
Oh, now she tells me, great. Geez.
I think it's the weather too. It's just been kind of.
You know what? It's been that kind of like hibernating weather,
Yeah.
hibernation weather.
We're not
like
used to having
like
cloudy
bears,
days.
Well, it's been so
And-
cold.
Yes, and freezing.
Uh-huh.
It's been in the 30s in the
I
morning.
know, and it's going to be that way tomorrow.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Well, like we were saying, up in northern Florida, they're having snow,
Yeah.
which is weird. We found these really cute buttons at a flea market, and I just love them. We haven't really used them too much. They're kind of, where's the bigger one? You can see how they are like this. They're
Yeah,
kind. There's a
really
little piece of
cool.
metal in the middle,
Mm-hmm.
and then kind of a ivory-shaped little circle, and then the red plastic around it. But they're super cute.
Mm-hmm.
I love them. Hope that glue doesn't. I hope that glue dries clear. I'm sure it will. Yeah, that's cute.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see who's next here. Come out. Yeah, that's coming out cute.
Mm-hmm. Love it.
I like it. Yeah, I like it. Alrighty, so let's try these guys. And oh, look at there, he's wide enough. Yippee! Yeah, I like that guy. And do I want to put something on this? I made ahead too because I thought I was going to need some dividers, I call them, in between so that it's not just looks like one solid long strip. So I just kind of did some of my miraculous hand stitching on this and thought I would like to use it. And I'm wondering if I want to use it here and then bring this down under. Let's try that and see. Let me move this up so you guys can see it. Am I in the camera? Let's see. Okay, then I could bring this guy here, and I have, again, plenty of room to trim him off. Or do I want to do it here? Maybe, huh? What do you think?
Yeah, I think there.
Yeah, like here. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's better.
Yeah.
Then I have this little bow I want to use somewhere. I'll have to see going down the road here where we want to use him. Yeah, I like that. Do you?
Yeah, or you can put it under the dark and put the bow on there. Like this
What?
there. Never mind.
Oh, you mean like, I see what you're saying. I was trying to think under.
Mhm.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay, let's see.
Get this cute little bow.
Yeah, that'd be cute. That'd be cute.
Either way.
But I think I like it like this better. Because, I don't know. But I want to use that bow because I love those flat bows. Okay. Let's do this. Let the chips fall where they may. Yeah. Okay. And let's see. I don't think I really need to do any fuzzy work on him because the other ones are pretty fuzzy at the top. So I think he's fine. And like Debbie said, you can always trim later if you find, come on.
Here, take this one.
Is that one working? Yeah. We need to invest in some more glue here. You can like Deb was saying, you can always trim these afterwards if you want them a little more narrow or whatever. It's easy to just trim when they're all glued down. And some people I see, they do that on purpose all the time, which is, not a bad thing. And it works out really great. They go ahead and glue all their fabric down, semi how they want it on the paper, or on the background, and then trim it up afterwards. And that's what we're going to have to do here because this guy's a little too long. All right, I want him to come under that. So there we go. There, perfect. As long as he doesn't glue to the mat. Yeah, cute. Bring this up at top of him. There. Yeah, I like that. Mm-hmm. Okay, and then let's see how far we can bring this little guy down since I got to decide here because I am going to have to trim some of that off. Who I want to trim off. I guess I could trim the leaves down. You are super quiet today.
I know. I don't know why.
I don't know.
I say I think it's just the weather.
I know. It is kind of like hibernation, you know.
Mm-hmm. It's our winter, I guess.
I guess. I don't know. But we're going to do something on our YouTube channel. We're going to do a giveaway. And because you guys have been so cool about, you know, supporting our channel and everything, and so we thought we're going to do some kind of fun giveaway. We don't know the exact details of it yet, but it will be something very cool. Mm-hmm. And let's see, one thing is, oh, here it is. One thing is, I was looking for this, I lost it. So, kind of like, keep your ears open for that because we will be announcing it, what, I think another week maybe?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's the first one we've ever done, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so we thought it'd be kind of fun to do. And we have some ideas on what it's going to be, and it should be really cool. So
stay tuned.
Yeah. No.
I think everybody likes giveaways. I do.
Oh, I do too. Yeah. Totally.
It'll be fun.
It will be. Yeah, and like I say, it's our first one, so we're excited about it. Okay, so again, I'm just kind of playing it by ear, putting him down here, and I hope I got him down. Yeah, okay, he's okay. I need to trim this guy off now because his glue is sticking to the mat. All right. Come on, bud. So my husband is thrilled with our new little friend. One reason is she likes football. Yeah, when I went home yesterday, well, actually it was last night, they were watching football, but when I went home yesterday, they were watching TV together, and she lays on his lap. We've never had a lap dog before. And, it was the funniest thing. My husband said, when we've been looking for a dog for several weeks, and we've gone and interviewed, little dogs, and it's kind of weird because, some dogs, they take to you right away, and I mean, we're nice people. It's not like we're mean or anything. And other dogs, they just, they didn't mind you being around them, but they could care less, So my husband said, "Oh no, I want a dog that, how did he put it? I want a dog that really likes me. I want a dog that I can really like." So we've been interviewing, and we just haven't found the right dog. We did find this one little dog, Milo, who we thought might be cool, but he just didn't. I mean, when we went for the interview, he roamed around the yard like we weren't even there, you know. So my husband said, no, that's not going to work. So we went to see Zelda, and we actually went to see another dog, but he was kind of the same way. He just milled around the yard. He didn't care if we were there or not. And they had this one dog that they said, oh, I asked about her, Zelda, and they said, oh, I don't know, because she's kind of like, she's shy, and she's kind of like, she's not good around kids, and she doesn't like people too much. So I thought, well, that's out. I'm not even going to bother. But she was so cute, But anyway, so we were leaving because the other little dog didn't work out, and we were leaving, and one of the volunteers came up and said, oh, I wish you guys would look at Zelda because, I don't think she's like they think she is. And so we thought, okay, we're here, we might as well. So we go out to the yard and wait for him to bring her out, and she comes running out, runs up to my husband, grabs him around the leg, and not, the typical dog humping thing. She grabs him around the leg, jumps up, grabs him around the leg, and just hugs him. And he goes, this is my dog. And she's so cute, and she's, I don't know what they're talking about. She likes people. We had company come over, and she was thrilled, and so anyway, I don't know. I guess they just thought that at the time at the Humane Society that, she was like that. But, those little guys are stressed when they're in there, man. They're, it's like, plus, she's a female dog, so she had surgery. They had, spayed her, and she was still recovering from that. So, gosh, how can you tell what you're really like when you're, having to go through stuff like that?
Right.
Anyway, we're thrilled to have her as a family member. Where's my little pokey tool?
Right here.
Oh, thanks. So anyway, and the fact that she likes the 49ers was a big plus for my husband. They were there till, gosh, I don't know, 11 o'clock or so last night, sitting in the chair together, watching the 49ers do a terrible job. My husband was very disappointed. Alrighty, let's bring him over here. And again, I'm going to have to fill in with something here because he's too short. How about, where is that piece of lace I had that didn't work on that other thing?
The small piece.
Yeah, that little piece I had. That's okay, I'll use something else.
This right here?
Yeah, this guy. Here's another little piece of that same doily that I cut the top part off. Okay, I don't know why I can't use that there just to fill in the blank space, I could do that. That would be cute. But if I do that, I had planned on using this across the top, but I don't think, how much doily can I do,
Yeah, no.
I don't like that. But what about this? That works. That would work, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Just to finish off the top there, because I think this is, because of the fact, see this, I'm sure this wouldn't bother most people, but it bothers me that that's cut off and it's backing up to this piece. I need something for a separation on it, I feel. So, for that separation, I'm going to use that little piece of rickrack. And like I say, that may not bother a lot of people, but because of who I am and who my mother was, that bothers me. My mom and dad bought a new house this one time, and so came over to see them. Oh my gosh, my mom had white carpet put in. White carpet. I can't even think of anything scarier than white carpet. Oh.
She liked white.
She did. Yeah, she did. But golly, it scared me. Of course, you guys were older by then, but the grandkids were not, but she didn't, she didn't get hysterical too much or anything over it, but nobody wore dirty shoes or anything in there.
No. And we crafted in the kitchen.
Right. Oh dear. My mom was a great person. We poke fun about her, but she was really a great person.
She was.
And she wouldn't mind us poking fun at her now because we used to do it when she was alive too.
We did. We used to call her Martha.
Yeah.
After Martha Stewart. Speaking of Martha Stewart, did you see that article she did on junk journaling?
Yeah, right, I did.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Right? She's late to the party.
Right.
She's been missing out all these years.
I know. Well, I think that works. Okay, that'll be okay. Come on, bud. Yeah, I know. I can't believe she's just now, thinking about it.
I know, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, we definitely need to get some glue here. Alrighty,
Need
let's
a
put
glue
him
holder
here.
that just holds it straight up.
Yeah, we could make something to do that. We could.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Oh, I have this little piece I got to use somewhere. Yeah, we made these or Debbie made I guess it was a joint project because I made the
All
little.
I did was sew the darn button.
Yeah,
on,
and then
so.
Debbie found the button. It's a perfect button for it because it's kind of tattered. What do they call these things?
I don't know.
I know, I forget. I bought the stuff to make them a long time ago, and we made them. And now I can't remember what they're called. I want to say rosette, but that's not what it is. It's I don't know. I have to look it up and see. But anyway, I've got to figure out somewhere to use it because it's so cute. Okay, so I'm just going to use some of this to put the rickrack on with. I don't think I need to do the other glue. I love this red.
I do too.
Usually, that's one color I don't use that much, but I really like it. The funny thing is, I saw on, oh, heck. Well, see, you make this stuff ahead and you forget what you were going to do with it. But I made this, I wanted to, and I'm still going
That's
to.
okay.
Yeah, I'll use it. I've still got tons of fabric to cover here.
3 hours later.
Oh, what was I going to say? Oh, I know what I was going to say. So, I guess Pantone's color of the year. Are you ready for this? You want to know what it is? White.
What?
Yeah. Pantone's color of the year is white.
Oh, Graham's all happy.
I know, my mom would be thrilled.
She'd say, see?
I told you white was good. It's funny. Yeah. Everybody was going, white? Yep, that's what it is. Is this getting out of whack? I mean, size-wise?
A little. It's fine. It's a snippet roll.
Yeah, I really don't want to cut it down too much.
Well, you don't have to. If you're
No, I
cutting
know I'm not
pieces,
going to.
yeah.
I'm not going to. It's what it is. But I don't want to go too far out. Yeah. Okay. So, let's see this. This is cute. I love this piece with the little butterfly. Dragonfly, I mean, yeah. I love that guy. I could do that, and then I could, wait a minute, what if I did this? What if I did? No, I don't like that. Okay. What about this? I could do that.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. But again, I need something because I want to use this. No.
What about right here? No.
Here. Well, heck, you guys. Now I'm in a quandary about where to use him because I love it. I want to use it somewhere. Let's go back up here. Any place up here? Nope. We've pretty much covered everybody up there. What about, of course, if I do that, then it's too big of a snippet, you know what I'm saying? If I put this here, that's a big piece of snippet. Where if I don't do that, you have this and this.
Well, who's to say what size snippet? Maybe you want a bigger one.
Well, this is true. Maybe I want to make a pocket or something out of it.
Right.
Okay. But, all right, let me kind of do something with this guy here. It's kind of not cut straight. They're really not cut straight now. All right. We're going to do this and then it won't matter. You know, I haven't used any paper on this one.
No. Wow.
Yeah, I know.
That's good.
It is?
Yeah, because you said you have a hard time with fabrics. So
Yeah, I do.
now you just did
I
one.
do have a hard time with fabric. I don't know why, you know?
This fabric's so pretty. I like it.
I know, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
This fabric is from the French General.
Yeah.
And we had a bunch of little scraps, and so we thought we would.
They're so gorgeous.
Yeah. It's really nice. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I like that. That's okay. And then put him here. That's cute, huh? Yeah, that'd be a cute pocket.
Very cute.
Really cute. Okay. See, just when you thought you made a mistake, you didn't. Okay. Are you glued? No. Okay. Oh, I guess none of this is glued.
I'm coming out here. Try this one.
Yeah, see, this is hardly anything left in this one. Well, here it comes. Come on, buddy.
Sounds like a hurricane outside.
I know. Whoops. Okay, so we're just going to put this guy down here. Is that one working? Okay. And I love this little dragonfly. He's so cute.
Yeah, he is cute.
Did I do that one right? No, I wanted him up higher. Okay. Or no, I didn't. That's right, I forgot, because I'm going to use that. What the heck are those called? I'm trying to remember. Like I say, I want to say rosette, but that's not what they are. Look, I'm too big here. Well, we can have two. What we'll do is we'll cut it off and we'll have two short. It's okay. I don't want to cut anything off of it, I don't think. I like how it looks.
Just leave it alone.
Yeah, I'm going to. I'm not going to cut it up because I like how it looks, and I have an idea for a journal that is in red of a book that we got that has a red cover on it, and I think I don't want to mess it up. So like Deb said, you can trim these up if you want to, but in this case, I'm not going to. It may be a little bit collywobble, but that's the way it goes. Okay, and then we're putting this guy down here, right? Yeah. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And this guy up here. No. Yeah. No. Where was he going?
Had him
Here?
down there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, this is good. The glue is not good, but the but the other part of it is good. Okay.
Sounds like hail hitting the garage door.
I know, it does, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. We're getting to the end of this, it looks like. I'm running out of stuff here. Oh gosh, it really is.
Right.
Yeah, it's storming here, you guys. All right. Oh, I like that. That's cute. Glued it to the paper here. I kind of like these. I don't think I want to take those off. All right, now we could go on and on and on, but basically you see kind of how to put it together in my little haphazard way. Actually, yeah, see, it's gotten bigger as I've gone down. But I don't want to trim it off, so I'm not going to. I mean, this is for me anyway. I'm not, doing anything with it. I'm keeping it to use for my own, so I don't want to trim anything off of it. I like it just like it is. In the real world, maybe you would want to trim it, cut it down so that it's all one length. But since this is my own little piece of artwork, I don't want to do that, so I'm not going to do it. So it's just fun. I can see a lot of stuff I want to do with these pieces already. So I don't know. I hope you guys like it. And like I say, I got kind of like sidetracked on the edges here. I didn't follow my base piece like I should have, but I don't care. I like it, I think it could be cute. And like Deb was saying, don't cut that off. Look at what a cute pocket that could make.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love it. Gosh, I wish I could remember the name of those little gizmos.
Well, someone can remind us in the comments, because we're good at that.
Right. But I love it. And that little tattered button, I think, is perfect.
Yeah, he was cool. I loved it.
Yeah.
When I found him.
But I think it's really, really cute. I love it. Yeah, I am going to use this in that journal. And I'll show it to you as I go along in there, because I don't usually use red, and I really like the red. I think it's really pretty. Cute, cute, cute. So I guess that's our whole video for today, showing you just kind of how to assemble the snippet rolls. And, I'm sure you guys could come up with a lot of cute ideas and cute ways to do it, and probably not go out of line like I did at the bottom. But like I say, This is for my personal use, and I don't care. I like it different size like that. But let's see the other ones, Deb, here. And this is just an example of the different kinds of, you know, feelings that you could get with these. And different kind of colors and motifs and stuff that you could go for. But I think they're super cute. Really cute.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like them all together just like that too. Yeah, cute. So anyway, stay tuned because hopefully in our next video we'll have more information on the giveaway that we're going to do. It should be a lot of fun and some really cool stuff in there. And let's see, anything. Oh, at the end of this video we'll add a little picture of my new little family member, Zelda. And she's very cute. And we're thrilled to have her. So I guess that's the end of the video for us, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, well, thanks for stopping by, you guys.